Okay, let's see if this works. Alright, so we're on the PC. Okay, right, I'm just gonna link a few things on Twitter because there is no option on the NVIDIA if anyone's watching. Alright, let me just give me a second while I'm setting this up. I'll tell you what, I'll play this for you. I've just done a lap anyway, so let me just play this. On the PC now, just on the PC. Obviously a little bit more in depth on the PC. It's just because I'm running low downforce, let's just try adding a little bit more front. To do. I've already done the setup there. It's in the 2 minutes 19s, but I would think it would get in the 2:18s pretty easily with a good setup. It's just quite hard to get used to this game going from PC to PS4 because the force feedback's totally different, so I've had to mess around to get a setting that I'm happy with, but it still doesn't feel as nice as on the PS4 for the force feedback that I've got on that. got to do that, haven't I? Restart. Let's try again. Might have to take that ghost off, it's a bit annoying. It said 4.5 build on the tyres. We're running wide. Let's have a little. It's running. You can get in the 19s pretty easily. It's just need to feel like the accelerator's just a bit slow on sensitivity compared to on the PS4, but I can't seem to find the. I've gone into the settings to alter it, but I can't. Don't know where I'm from. I don't really know where to alter it properly. PC this one. Let's restart this. You know what, I need to my steering wheel's moved down again. Move that back. Let's start again. Lost it. downshift done right. Front tyres is moving. Brake too late. See if I can let's try and up the pressures a bit. Let's go back down on that. Leave the rear, that seems fine. Not really getting on the system, but need to alter that. Back down on that a bit and see if it kicks the back end out on 75. I'm not sure if it will. Let's see if we can go a little bit more on these roll. I'll go front 9 just to keep the rear one lower. And I have to let's just restart. Not driven this Z4, it's a bit faster than the previous 4, so better with that, a bit more rear brake bias. I'm gonna lose it there though. Right, let's go back with that. I think that's, try 80. There's too much roll bar on the front. Go back to that. roll bar is definitely affecting it. I wonder if we go slightly lower, might be going the wrong way with that. These are to make the front end roll less and gain in stability, precision and fast turning. Yeah, see it's a bit too fast in on the turn. When you're turning in, it's a bit too reactive, it's causing the rear to. Let's see what else. Lower the motor in the front end roll more. You'll have better mid-turn grip, but you lose precision and agility as well. Right, just go down to 6.6 on that. That feels really strange on the PC version, on the PC one compared to the PS4. I actually prefer the PS4 feedback, but a lot of that's probably because I have the sound. Tyre pressures, I think. Feels a little bit too slippery through there. I might have to lower the pressure a bit. That's what probably caused that spin up here before. Forgot I changed the tyre pressures. I've gone too high, but see if it helps out towards the end of the lap with slightly lower time. Got a bit more grip at the end of the lap now with the higher pressures. It's a compromise. I think I need to just lower it down very slightly. Tried to brake too late. Lost quite a lot of time. So it definitely needs. Let's just go back to the. It's the tyres that are the cause of that at the start of the lap being a bit risky, but at the end of the lap it was helping out. So I had 26. Let's go down to 27 and 28. We'll do 28 and 29. That might be a nice compromise. Keep it a bit more stable for a Rouge. And what I might try now, because I think that it was them that was causing the issue with the not the suspension on the roll bars. So let's just try 8 and 8. See if it was that was causing the issue. Still haven't even worked out some of the stuff in this game. Let me just see something. See, on the PS4 I have a filter on this. It's like an expanded filter. I don't know like that. Let's have a little look and see what. Oh, here we go. Here's different. I don't like that. Photographic. That looks a bit more like how I run it on PS4. Photographic. wondering if it's that photographic one. Blue still. That looks a bit like it as well. Is it that one? I think it might be that blue steel one, to be honest. You just play with it on this. This looks a bit more like how I play with it. If anyone's who's only normally plays on console, you'll see all the difference now in the options. It's just got a lot more on the PC. It's just so much more stuff you can mess with and more information. Obviously it's got a photo mode as well on the PC. When you're in the replays you can go into a photo mode, which is handy. Let's just restart this. So they feel pretty much identical now, the PS4 and the PC version. I think the car, it feels fine. It's just the only difference for me at the moment is the steering wheel feeling a little bit different. That's just down to the settings more so than the game. Because like before the PS4 got updated, they were running on a different tyre model. Now both are on the same. They feel pretty much identical. So it'd be the only difference is I think is on the setups. You've got a few extra options on the PC. I think there might be a couple of settings that are not even on the PS4. So you can't change the brake power. That's quite handy, that, especially on tracks like Brands Hatch where you've only really got one strong braking zone. That's a bit of an advantage, I'd say, that to have that. You can reduce that down to say 80-85% and keep a bit more speed going through the corners. Everything else seems identical. The only difference is the values. With the bar, it's basically the same. You've just got to keep an eye on the red bar to really judge the setups on some of these. Because, for example, like the gearing, where is the gears? It goes up in like, I don't know if the PS4 does them numbers there, but it still says the speed. So it's got the miles per hour, so everything. It should be easy to transfer that. Gearing feels about right, I think. Anyway, some of the gears feel a little bit sluggish, but I'm just trying to get it so I can go into 6 for a Rouge and still be at a reasonable rev, like a rev range. It took a bit of altering to get that. Let's just go anyway. Let me restart because the tyres are going to be freezing. How do I get rid of that? There you go. This looks like the PS4 version now. Should be able to low 90. Lost a bit of momentum lost coming out of that corner. Definitely feels like the Nissan, which when I streamed the other night, and the lap I think I uploaded a Nissan GTR setup earlier today, feels a lot more equal now compared to before the patch on the PS4. Like the Z4, the McLaren 650S, and with mainly them two cars. There was another one as well, I can't remember. I think the AMG Mercedes was reasonably okay as well. They seem to be a little bit faster than the GTR on that, but now it looks like they're pretty equal, because this considering I've only just started setting this up, I think I could get this into the 18s with a few tweaks to the setup. Maybe similar to the GTR. It'd be like an alright lap would be a low 19, a good lap would be a late 18. That definitely felt better with the tyre pressures then. Didn't seem to gain as much at the end of the lap though. I had it on, what did I have it on for? Let's just try 28. I'm gonna leave, let's just try 28, 29. That's only one click lower than what I had it on when it was a bit risky. See if it's still stable for a rouge like that. I think it might start going a little bit slippery for a rouge, but it's worth trying, see what it's like. Let's restart. I got on the curb. That was my fault, that. Started losing the just going onto that curb in the back end and starting to spin up the rears. Just about saved it anyway. Nice little save anyway. Right, let's just go back to piss. I think it might just be a bit too high on that. I think it's good. I think that is probably the perfect tyre pressures. I mean, we could alter. I could go higher tyre pressures, and then the other option I've got is to alter the tyre pressures but then have a lower on power on the diff. Could have 10% rather than 20, but then well, let's just give that a go. We'll go higher on the tyre pressures. Go to the toilet and then I'll come back and test that. One thing I will have to start doing is seeing if I can get a camera for the PC. I'm not sure. I think I can stream on the GeForce with a camera at the same time. Not 100% sure. I presume I can, but need to try and get that sorted. so you guys can actually see, obviously, while I'm playing on the wheel, but like on the PS4 when I do it. What else was I going to do then? I'm not sure if this setup's going the wrong way, because when the setup that I had as before, when the first lap I did on it, it felt pretty fast. It was the first lap I did with that setup was a 2 minutes 19, and I'm going the wrong way here with the setup. Let's just go see what I altered. How do I? See, I'm not fully used to this PC yet. I've got sod off. And let's just load this one back up. Right. Let's see what I had. See, I had lower tyre pressures with that. Felt better with 8 and 8. I felt like I could carry a bit more speed through the corners with that 8.8. Let's just give that a go. Carried a bit too much speed into that corner. I didn't brake. That was horrible braking. So that setup definitely feels better though, because again, I ruined the lap at the end, but let's just check that we can. Oh, where's the input? There you go. setup feels okay. Just got to get used to the just got to make sure I get that braking right on that last corner. Once I get the braking right, I should be able to hit a low 19 at least. Apologies if you can hear me eating. Let's have a little look at the stuff does on the left. PS4 that would be minus. Don't understand why it's 1. Surely you should be able to go to a -2. Try stiffen that suspension a bit. Might create too much heat, but worth a try. I've nearly finished my food anyway. Wash my hands. maybe the Ultra Racing. I can always reset it back to the setup. Anyway, I've got it saved, the other one. Suspension, quite a bit better so far. I feel like I can chuck it into these corners a lot more. Problem will come now though, when the tyres are a bit too hot. The curb, a bit faster but messed the end up. Went on the curb, that last chicane again. Ruined a decent lap. That was a good lap up until that point. Let's have a little look at the lap up to that point. Guessing that tells you where you start it. That's handy. I'll just let that play while I just go and get a drink. Lap would have matched the GTR pretty much if it wasn't for that mistake. Definitely get it in the 18s. 2 minutes 18s I'd say. It's the BMW Z4 GT3. a bit too much speed in them. Didn't get turned. Got on the curb, lost a bit of acceleration. Not much, but maybe 2 tenths. Felt reasonably nice to drive though. Let's just save that as just so I can save where I'm at with these. What was that, 0.8 wasn't it? Keep forgetting how to get off of the bloody replay. Alright, let's go back to the pits and save that setup as something different to the other. What am I doing? Should really do that all the time. The lap time, at least I know then what time it is. I need to start downloading some of the mods, mods for this game as well, really. Try some of them out. Just a bit, the way them tyres overheat though is a bit annoying. I mean, they still seem to have the grip even though they're basically red. It's really weird because the other cars don't seem to do that. It just seems to be a Z4. I don't know why it's like that either. There's nothing on the setup that's that extreme that it should be doing that. Everything's been brought down. I mean, the suspension's nowhere near stiff as it could be. Definitely felt better with that slightly stiffer front end on it though. A bit more of a pointy front end, but still had the grip on the rear. Let's have another go with that. Just that last bloody bend that keeps messing it up. Like there's traction control on when there isn't. It's really weird. Might have to be more differential on the acceleration. Went a bit too much over the curbs. Another bend, we've lost a bit there. Definitely feels more consistent now though, even with mistakes in it. There's too much speed into there. tyres, really, the temperatures on them on the inside. I'll have to try this car on the PS4 to see if the temperatures are the same. I've got a feeling they seem to be overheating a bit more on the PC. It doesn't seem to lose you any grip though, it's weird. I feel like that setup's reasonably nice to drive now. It doesn't. I think it's just a case of what I did with the GTR. I think I set like a 20.3 with the 20.1 or something with the GTR. Then went back the next day, made a few like small changes to the setup, and then instantly got it down to a low 19. And I think with this car, I should be able to get it maybe a 19.1 or an 18. I'd hope I can get an 18 really. At 2 minutes 18. I'm guessing it'll be the same on the PS4. The lap times seem identical now. Doesn't really feel much difference. Let's have a little right, so that setup saved, isn't it? I'm gonna try. I haven't really tried much stuff on this yet. Right, so got that there. I've saved. Let me just save that again anyway. Have a little. What am I doing? I've got to press that, haven't I? Let's have a little race. Let's see what the Not done much of the. Right, fuel time custom. So it's pain getting used to a different like a quick race. We'll have 23 opponents. Is that the maximum we can have? 100%. Right. See, I've only got the base version of this game. It's annoying. There's only 3 GT3 cars on the base version, and they still charge you £22. Not that I can complain because I got it bought for me, so that's not really. I can't complain that, but I just think they should really, for other people, they should start adding the dreams back in for that £22. Really, considering it's on the PS4 version for free. Alright, so they're on 100%. I just haven't got a clue what I'm doing on this. Time of day, mid clear. We'll just do a little 3-lap sprint. We'll start on the grid. Start right. That's just going to be a pain. But do you know what I'll have to do? I'll have to take mechanical off, because if is it damage? Slight little touch going through the field, then I'll just have my car wrecked. Especially some of these AI when they break a bit. Well, PS4 sometimes they break a bit randomly. So how do I do this now? I literally have no clue on this PC version. Right, it's going to be on here, isn't it? So we'll take that off for this little race. I definitely had myself last on the grid, didn't I? Yeah, 24th. Do you know what? We'll put it up to. Don't want to do that. What am I doing? 5 laps. I'm taking that. Yeah, we don't want penalties on, because if they push you off the track, I'll get a massive penalty. I don't know what's going to happen here. Starting 24th. Want to just have a little see what the AI are like on the PC. See if they're any better than the PS4. qualifying on, am I? Alright, this is one thing I need to do, is change my fuel. I nearly forgot then. Did 5 laps, didn't I? So we'll load that up. We'll need to put in 23 should get me. I'll just put 24 in to make sure. Actually, do you know what? Just make sure I put 25 in. Start this and see if we see what the AI are like. See how it runs as well. I've not run it on a 24 grid with the settings I've got on it. Don't know how smooth it'll be, but it should be interesting to see. Oh, why is that there? I don't want that there. What am I doing? So, on the PC you can get a false start, on the PS4 you can't. Didn't know that. Put it in first gear. Why is it doing that when I've got the clutch down? Surely you can rev it in first gear. It's a bit weird. Just have to just do it like this. Don't want that view, and how do I change the view? Don't know how to change the view. Oh, there. Right, try again. I need to change the view. There you go. Right. Traction control on. I feel like traction control might be on. Traction control is on. Has it not loaded up myself? Wow, they take no speed through there. Bloody hell. Why are they so slow through there? They can't be on 100% here. They're braking well early. I don't think I've loaded the setup of it. It doesn't feel right. Unless it's the fuel, with a bit of fuel on it, feels a bit different. Setup feels weird. I feel like I'm running default setup here. try it again in a minute, but I think when I've restarted the event, it's not loaded the setup. There's my fuel. I can't even see how much fuel I've got on board. I need to start putting some of the other details on. Oh come on, these are so slow through the corners. Are they sure this is on 100%? That's not up to date, that seems to update as you go over the line. Look how early they break it. And I've just braked a little bit too late there. Oh no. Shouldn't have been. That was awful. Should have really, I didn't get on the brake hard enough once I thought I was going past it. Overheated the front tyres now, I've got no front grip. Whoa, whoa, why are they braking like that for a rouge? What the hell? It can't be on 100%. No mirror on, I need to find out why I've got no mirror on as well. I do have the mirror on there. I don't even know what the look behind button is. Absolutely mess up on that last one, still got a 222, so I might be running the setup then. That would have probably been at 219 that lap I think, maybe. Especially if I didn't have any traffic to overtake. These front cars seem to have locked into a bit better speed now. Usually just so slow. Oh, what am I doing? Let's see if we can get better lap this time. That's a lot of errors in that lap. Feels like the traction control's on or something, it's weird. You know what, I'm going down that left because if I took the normal line then I was going straight to the back of him again. Look at the They take no speed up that hill. Really weird that. I've braked a bit late there. Rescued it just about. Just from the end of the second sector to like that point there where the twisty bars are. I think that's got to be something to do with the tyre temperatures. They're just burning up. Gearing through them corners doesn't feel perfect either. First and second gear feel a little bit too high. Maybe alter that on the setup. That corner too deep again. Exit a bit better there this time. Getting so much understeer with these tyres. Like that, they're just understeering. The temperatures on them are going sky, they're just through the roof. So may have to make some changes with this setup for race conditions. The only other thing it could do would be possibly to run the medium tyres. They should be picking up with the speed around this point really. Bad 5 laps from 24th anyway. So from 24th to 4th in 5 laps, but there was obviously a few incident crashes when they brake on the. I don't know if they brake or if they lift through a rouge. It's a bit weird. You just have a little look at that. Oh, I can't. I don't know whether I can press redo race. Does it just instantly redo it? Right, let's just check this. so we did have the setup on it. Just let's try medium tyres this time. Where the hell are tyres? There. Now they're going to be a bit slower to start with, but I'll see if they just come in a bit better on after lap 2, and we just got to watch the computer's dodgy driving through a rouge. They're so slow through that for 100% AI. I don't know why they're like that. I think they're pretty much like that on PS4 though, to be fair. I know this track's a bit of a weird one with the AI. They're really fast through the last sector, but that first, like through a rouge, they just seem to just lift off. Let's try that again. It felt consistent though. If you take out that I had to get out the way of them basically all the time. Why are they lifting so much there? Take a tight line there. They're going to be on the outside though. Alright, let's just be aware that we're going to 5th gear. Why are they so slow through there? I had a down gear to 5th gear then, and I was literally lifting off completely. I don't understand that. Definitely something not right with the way they've set the AI through that corner. These tyres are going to be a bit slippery for this first lap because obviously they're not up to temperature yet. So I just need to be a bit careful. That car's just got out of my way, so oh no, he's there. We'll have that place. Feels like a lot looser in the rear at the moment. That's obviously because the front tyres have got the heat and the rears haven't. I think I may have to do another setup for race conditions with this, just to alter some of the tyres, although I'll have to see how they are. It might come back to me a bit with the rear after a few laps. I mean, it still probably handles better, it's just a bit risky, I'd say. Once that tyre's up to him, it might be a lot better. At least now we've got green tyre from. Careful, they brake earlier, don't they? Oh, he hit me! Surely that was my corner. Dirty AI. Now I've gone deep into there because I was trying to stop that car overtaking me behind. It's going to go down the right hand side now, but if I stay to the left, they'll lift because they take a rouge like a grandma basically. I should take this car out in front really, but I won't. Right, this is a slipstream. Don't think I'm going to be able to make that move too far back. The rears are still very cold. Wasn't able to maintain the temperature because of that mistake. I'd have to lower the pressures on the rear, I think, when running these medium tyres, because although the front tyres are in a really nice range now, these rears are very risky. Let's just see if they come in after this lap a bit. is a good idea to do these races anyway, just to get right. There's no point just doing a hot lap and then giving the setup out to you guys. I always like to give it a test in a race situation, because like that, the soft tyres overheating like that, and like these rear tyres with the mediums, it's good to know things like that, because then I can alter it before I put the setups out. Got a bit of grip on that rear now. Brake late. He's on me inside. He's hit me again. He really doesn't like me, him. Now my tyres are cold again, so I'm going to chuck it off the inside here. I'm going to go down to first gear, but he's going to get a better line now. Oh, he's an arsehole, him. Oh no, I've took too much curb. If he pushes me off here now, considering this is the AI, there's a little bugger him. Past him now, should be able to get him, should be able to leave him now and catch up this other pack. That's lost me a lot of time really, but I know now I need to alter the setup with the rear pressures for running medium tyres. Other than that, I think the medium tyres would probably be the better tyre. It's like this corner, I just can't put the power down because the rears are not warm enough. It's going to be the same here as well. So I have to be really cautious. I haven't really got a lap in yet, it's been clean, so I can't judge the pace of these tyres. What I normally do as well is I won't do it now because it's a bit boring to watch, but what I would do when I'm on my PS4 obviously is I'll do a race just in free practice. I'll just do it with myself, no other cars, and just to get the lap time consistency and see how it runs. Oh, we just nearly lost it. I've lost it. Is that rear tyres? Right, let's tell you what. It doesn't help when I'm talking. I can't concentrate when I'm talking. Let's go back to that. Let me have a little. Right, let's. How do I do? What am I doing here? So if we go to that and press restart, what I'm going to do now is try and let's see. I had them on. Let's go down to 24. The only issue with that is we might get a bit of understeer on some of the corners, but if they're in a better temperature range, it should be better. See, it just feels like if I can get them rear tyres on the mediums in a nice zone, that'll be a nice setup for the race, because without the cars in the way, I think you'd be hitting 220s, maybe late 219s pretty consistently. The medium tyres actually feel a bit better, but I'm not sure whether going down on that pressure there is going to take some of the handling away. It'll be interesting to see. Let's have a little look. Alright, let's try again. I need to try and concentrate. When I start talking, I start wandering off a bit. Let's get on the power. We gained quite a few positions there. I kind of want to buy all the DLC for this, but it just costs too much. Then I could race a field of different cars. Because if you race, I know if you race a Corvette, the GT2 car, the AI of that car normally is a lot faster. It's a lot more of a challenge. So I thought he was going to throw a move up on the other car then. I'll brake early while them tyres aren't up to temperature. Just trying to stay over to the left so I can cut back on him. Get on the power bit earlier than him and try and go down the inside. Tyres feel like they've got a bit more grip on the rear end now. This might be quite a nice setup for the race conditions with the medium tyres, especially for when private lobbies come and you can. Obviously, we're going to be doing league racing with longer races. Feels like it's got a reasonably nice balance to the setup now. I didn't mean to go into second gear then. Double clicked it by mistake, but got away with it. Starting to get a bit more used to the force feedback on this PC now. One thing you seem to be able to do is feel the bumps on the road a bit more on the PC. It kind of helps out a bit. I got on that curb. Tried to cut back a bit and get a better exit and hit the curb. Them rear tyres are running quite low on the temperature again, but I noticed it seemed to be a bit later before they went blue, so I might get away with it for this now. I need him to get out of my way. So rich how much they slow down there. I really think that Kunos needs to have a look at that, because that's drastically different for speed. It's not even really setup based, because the default Z4 can pretty much take a Rouge flat out anyway. Oh, back end gone again with the tyres. I need to start looking at them tyre temps, because I'm thinking I've got the heat in the temperature on the rears, but it's not there. So with the softs we have issues with overheating, but then with the mediums we have the problem with the rears being under temperature. It's really frustrating. I don't know how low you can go with them rears before you're going to start messing the handling up. I could try and go lower again, but you don't seem to be maintaining heat in the rears. Maybe I could stiffen the suspension up a bit, but then you're going to get a lot of oversteer coming through some of these corners if I stiffen it up. Down to 8th now, so it's that bloody BMW as well, isn't it? The one that kept taking me out in the previous race. Okay, we've got the braking nice there. Let's try and get this corner nice on the exit. That little bit of wheel spin actually might give us a little bit of heat in that tyre. As on that right rear, give us a bit of temperature. Braked a little bit late there, might be able to cut back a bit though. I probably need the gap anyway, because when they go through a Rouge, they basically lift off completely. Don't trust them at all through that corner, so now I need to remember to be careful now, because this is where the tyres, if you look now, they're going blue, so they're losing the temperature. I can feel it already. It's like the rear's on ice. Oh, hold the power. That's PC. If I know that they're like that and I concentrate, it's perfect. It's manageable. It's not really a problem. The issue I've got is when I'm talking, I kind of just go off on one and forget what I'm doing. See the rear's lost it on the when I threw it in. Then the rear, the back end went, causing the understeer because I had to just lift off completely. See, once the tyres build some heat in them, like through these corners, I start feeling like I can put the power down really nicely, and it handles really nice. It's a shame we can't get this balance all the way around. Really need to try and work that out. Oh, running wide there. That front messed overheating a bit there. I think that's going to be the aim for the next few days if I get onto this again. To try and get this set up with the medium tyres in a race and the soft tyres to be of equal pace. You just got to drive it differently basically. I need just to get these medium tyres so they don't overheat. Careful on the power now with these rear tyres. That's the issue on the PS4. This Z4, when coming out of a corner like that, you have to be so careful on the throttle. With this now there, it feels like it's got traction control on or something. It's really strange. I'll have that position back now. I'm not going to be able to get a fast lap in now because I'm just going to have traffic on every lap. Rears sliding a bit there. Quiet. That's why them tyres are blue. I don't really. Once they're green, I feel okay. It's just when they're blue, the rear's just really slippery. Got a reasonably good exit out of that corner there, so. If I can take this corner a bit faster than the guys in front, I might be able to pull up a move. They take that corner really badly. So, nearly into a 20 lap then with mediums going through traffic, so these medium tyres are actually driving reasonably well now. Oh, where's he going to go? I'm going to have to cut that because I would have hit him. Really annoying. I want them to drive flat through there. Now I'm going to have to be careful with this. I've done that back end a bit loose again. With the medium tyres, it's just about trying to get more heat to the rear tyres. That's the only real issue with the 7 for running the mediums. Other than that, I think you'll be able to lap into a low 20 every time once you've got it sorted. That's obviously if you have a clear track with people running reasonable speed. I didn't actually buy the PC. It was given to me by me, the esports team. Alright, what time is it? So let's just I need to save that. And let's just that one actually. Let's just go back to this. I'm not going to race it again, I just want to alter this. Because I think with me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save that as, I don't know if that's just going to give me understeer. It was drivable still, so I'll just go down by 1 and I'll save that as a medium tyre setup. Oh, and what I swear. Right, so let's just save that. Okay, so that's saved now. Right. Let's end that, right? Okay, so I'm gonna leave that for this because I'm gonna go and play some Modern Warfare with the new maps. So I'll try and get this set up on the PC, consistently able to hit 19s to 20s in the race, running the medium. It should hit the 20s anyway, really, when you haven't got traffic in the way, especially when they're driving through a route that slow. But we really want to get the qualifying setup sorted to hit a 2 minutes 18. Maybe try and see if we can get them soft tyres to last better in the race, just to give more options. I'll try and do a split setup for it, and hopefully I can try and get the Porsche DLC, the second one, before it's out on the PS4 and Xbox, so I can stream the cars that you're going to get maybe a couple of nights before. Anyway guys, I'm going to end that stream there anyway. Thanks for watching.